Now it's our exercise time. Yes, let us do the exercise of lesson 16, water is life. So the first exercise is answer the following questions. So exercise A, answer the following questions. The first question is, what are the three forms of water? What are the three forms of water? Water exists in three forms. So three states of water: solid, liquid and gas. So answer, water is found in three states. They are solid, liquid and gas. Now coming to the second question, how is water used? Yes, we use water for drinking, cleaning, washing, bathing, etc. Yes, water is very useful for us. We use water for cooking, bathing, cleaning, washing and growing plants. For everything we use water. Now third question, what are the tips to save water? There are many tips to save water. Yes, we already learned. We should not turn on the tap, or we should not open the tap simply unnecessarily while brushing the teeth or washing the clothes. Yes, then leakage we have to check in toilets, in kitchen taps. Any leakage is there, we have to check it, repair it. Yes, so unnecessarily should not open the tap and keep. Yes, so what are the tips? We can save water by avoiding leakage of taps, L-E-A-K-A-G-E, leakage of taps and toilets, turning off the tap when brushing the teeth and washing clothes, using minimum water to bath, and by not throwing water on roads. While bathing, take little water to bath, minimum water. Don't waste water by taking a shower. Instead of that, you can use a bucket of water to bath, and don't throw water on roads. That waste water you can use to water the plants. Yes, so what are the three forms of water? Water is found in three states. They are solid, liquid and gas. Second, how is water used? Water is very useful for us. We use water for cooking, bathing, cleaning, washing and growing plants. Third, what are the tips to save water? We can save water by avoiding leakage of taps and toilets, turning off the tap when brushing the teeth, and washing clothes, using minimum water to bath, and by not throwing water on roads. So these are the tips to save water. Okay. Yes children, so our next question is question 4. What are the reasons behind water scarcity? What are the reasons behind water scarcity, water problem? Many times people are facing water problem. Availability of water is less. Why? Population growth, increase in the population. Starting is the main thing, is the primary problem is increase in population. Because of increase in population, construction increased, infrastructure development increased, food production increased, deforestation increased. So these are the reasons for water scarcity, and because of all these problems, depletion of water resource, depletion of natural resources including water. Also climatic changes happening, not getting rain properly. So water scarcity. Yes, so answer, we are facing the scarcity of water because of increase in the population and production of food, deforestation, increase in the infrastructural development activities, etc. So these are the reasons behind the water scarcity. Last question, write a short note on water cycle. Yes, so very important it is water cycle, the continuous movement of change of water from one form to another. It is water cycle. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation. Water in the rivers, lakes, oceans, rainwater gets collected in rivers, oceans and lakes, and water in rivers, oceans, lakes get heated up because of sun and changes into water vapor. This is evaporation. The water vapor rises up in the sky, they gets connect with or contact with the cloud, means the tiny droplet, the cool air that forms tiny droplets of water, that is actually clouds, that is condensation, and this drops gets bigger on further cooling. Then when heavy clouds forms, water is released in the form of rain. Then again this rainwater gets collected in rivers, oceans and lakes. Then again they heated up by sun and changes into water vapor. Then it changes into liquid, then into water, like that. So this never ending process. This is continuing. That is water cycle. Water cycle is a continuous cycle. Through this process, the water evaporates, first evaporation, and travels into the air. The air then becomes a part of the clouds. It gets contacts with the clouds. The water vapor rises up in the sky and get contacts with the clouds and falls back to the earth as precipitation. Like rain, it forms the tiny droplets form clouds. When clouds become heavy on further cooling, the water is released in the form of rain, snow and all, that is precipitation. Therefore, water keeps changing its state from liquid to gas and vice versa. Vice versa means from gas to liquid, liquid to gas, then gas to liquids, like that. This is continuing. That is water cycle. So what are the reasons behind water scarcity? We are facing the scarcity of water because of increase in the population and production of food, deforestation, cutting of trees, increase in the infrastructural development activities, etc. Fifth question, last question. Write a short note on water cycle. Water cycle is a continuous cycle. Through this process, the water evaporates and travels into the air. The air then becomes a part of the clouds and falls back to the earth as precipitation. Therefore, water keeps changing its state from liquid to gas and gas to liquid, means vice versa. Okay. Children, our next exercise here is exercise B. Fill up the following blanks using the clue kit. You have to fill up the following blanks using the clue kit given. In clue kit, there are few words given. So, which are the words in the clue kit? Let us see. Condensation, water, germs, oxygen and hydrogen, washing and drinking. These are the words in the clue kit. Using these words, you have to fill each blank. Okay. So first one, water is composed of dash and dash. Water is composed of, water has no color, taste, smell. It is composed of, it is composed of oxygen and hydrogen. OXYGEN, oxygen and hydrogen. Yes. Next. Impure water carries dash and spreads diseases. Impure water carries germs. Water that is impure, it contains germs and it spread diseases. A tomato is about 90% of water. Tomato is about 90% of water. The water vapor changes back into water on cooling. It is called, we learned the experiment about the ice cubes in a glass tumbler, and after several minutes watching it, seeing the water droplets outside. That is actually the, condensation. Water vapor changes back to water on cooling is condensation. The last one, we use liquid water in many ways, including washing and drinking. We use liquid water for washing as well as drinking. Washing we use, drinking we use, cleaning we use, bathing we use, isn't it? We use liquid water in many ways, including washing and drinking. So the first one, water is composed of oxygen and hydrogen. Second, impure water carries germs and spreads diseases. Third, a tomato is about 90% of water. The water vapor, fourth one, the water vapor changes back into water on cooling, called condensation. This process is called condensation. Last one, we use liquid water in many ways, including washing and drinking. Washing and drinking. Okay. Yes, children. So our next exercise is exercise C. Write yes or no for the following statements. Given a few statements, check the statements whether they are correct or not, true or false. If the statement is true, then you can write yes in the brackets. If the statement is not correct, if it is wrong statement, then write no in the brackets. So let us see the first statement. The first statement is the common form of water is liquid. The common form of water is liquid. Yes, common form we can see water is, it is liquid. So the answer is, the statement is correct. So you can write yes here. Y-E-S. Yes. Okay. Second, a gas has no fixed shape. Yes, water exists in three forms: solid, liquid and gas. So this solid, liquid, gas, inside the it is made up of some particles, we say. Okay, so these particles in the gas, they move around here and there. They are loosely packed, we can say. All the matter is made up of some particles. So solid is also made up of some particles, because solid is ice, it is made up of some particles. Liquid is water. And gas is also made up of some particles. These particles are freely to move inside the gas. So it has no shape. That's why we are putting the gas inside the compressor and we compressing it. Yes. So gas has no fixed shape. It is a correct statement. So we can write yes. Third, steam is very hot water vapor. Is the statement true? Correct? Steam. Have you seen the steam coming out when we boil the water? If we happens to touch that, you know, it burns our skin. So it is very hot water vapor. It is true, correct statement. So you can write S here. Then next one, water vapor is always in the air. In the air we can see what it is, water vapor is present in the air. We cannot see it because it is in the gaseous form. So the statement is correct. Water vapor is always in air. Yes. Then oil mixes well with water. The last statement was is oil mixes well with water. Is the statement correct? Oil mixes with water. Actually, oil floats in water. It forms a layer when we mix oil and water. Oil forms a layer. Have you seen oil in the water? You can see a layer of oil on the water. It cannot mix with water. Oil never mixes with water. Yes, so the statement is wrong. Oil mixes well with water. It is wrong. So you can write no here. N-O, no. Yes, so the common form of water is liquid. The statement is correct. So yes, you can write yes here. A gas has no fixed shape. Yes, correct statement. So yes. Steam is very hot water vapor. Yes. Water vapor is always in the air. Yes. Oil mixes well with water. Wrong. So no. Okay. Yes. It's a time to do the project work. Let us see what is there in the project work. How do water treatment plants work? So there are water treatment plants to filter water, to purify the water. We are collecting from oceans and all. We need to purify it before using it. So for that we have water treatment plant. So here in your textbook there is an outline picture is given of water treatment plant. It starts here where, see, from the ocean, rivers, we collect the water. Yes, this water after collecting, we need to purify it. So we take this water to the water treatment plant. They will treat the water, purify the water, and we get the water fit for drinking. So purification, it involves many steps, children. Many steps and other for filtering the water, purifying the water. Water contains many impurities like sand, some dust particles, sand, soil. So we need to purify it. At the same time, water has some germs also, like bacteria, virus, some germs are there. We need to disinfect it. Means disinfect means cleaning by adding chlorine. It is called disinfectation. So adding chlorine, it kills bacteria and virus. Then we have to purify the water. So then after purification, we get clear, clean water to drink. So many steps involved in the purification of water in the water treatment plant. After purification, filtering, we get the pure water. Yes. So you just find out how do this water treatment plant work, what are the steps involved in it. Many steps are involved. Collecting the water, taking the water to the water treatment plant. From there many steps are there. The purification, filtering, disinfection, many steps like that to remove the impurities and dirt from the water. Yes. Next is life skills. Life skills. Saving water now means having water available in the future for recreational purposes too. Recreational purpose means water we use for recreational purposes, like for swimming we use water, isn't it? For surfing means it's a water sport actually. Surfing means a water sport. Water sport where while one person is standing on a narrow board and going in the water, that is water surfing. For that sport we use water. So recreational purpose means for swimming, for water sports, that activities we use water, for boating and all. So by conserving the water we can minimize the effects of water shortages. So it is our duty to conserve water. If we save the water, we can if we reduce the wastage of water, then we can minimize the effects of water shortage. Water shortage we can minimize and help to build a better defense against future drought areas. So it is more helpful to avoid the droughts in future. Drought means without water, availability of water is very less, no rainfall, no water. That stage is actually called drought condition. It makes people difficult to live. There is drought. Okay, it's a natural calamity, or we can say. Without water condition and all, very difficult for the people to survive. We cannot grow crops, farmers cannot grow crops. So food scarcity means famine, no food, no water, no food. So drought, to avoid this condition, we have to conserve water. If we save water now, we are helping to ensure, means we are making sure a water supply adequate for future generation. We should make sure that good water supply should be there for our future generations. For that, now itself we need to conserve water. So you learned already the tips to save water. At the same time, to minimize the effect of drought in future generation, or to save water for future generation, now itself you reduce the wastage of water, which helps for our future to enjoy water, to get water. So we need to save water. We need to save water for the future generation. So that is a life skill you learned in this lesson. Save water, reduce the wastage of water. You learned how to save water, tips to save water. So follow that, children. Now itself you need to follow. Save water. Water availability is very less. Water is a limited resource. It is our duty to save. Each drop of water we need to save. Yes. So we have completed the lesson and also the exercise, children. After reading lesson, go through the exercise well and learn the exercise, because we have assignments and exams for all the lessons. So it is very important for you to read the lesson and learn the exercise. So learn the exercise and score good marks. Okay. Children, so we have completed the lesson. Now it's time to read. Children, go through the lesson well. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Read the lesson. Reading the lesson, it improves your reading skills. So read the difficult words, spell it and read completely. Each paragraph, each topics you have to read and go through the lesson well. It will be so easy for you if you read the lesson and doing the exercise. Okay, so read the lesson well. Okay, children.